welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a spread in a traveller's notebook that I've got using Wild Child, which is a new collection from Traci Reed. So let me show you. First of all, this is a traveller's notebook which I've made myself. I've just got one spread in there so far, pocket page one. So I've got 2 pages there and then this pocket here. So what I'm going to do, let me show you first of all what I'm intending to do with the pocket. I've got a piece of acetate and I'm going to slip that in there and then seal it up top and bottom. But before I seal it up, I've just started there. I'm going to put some of the strawberry embellishments on. And what I've done is I've printed them, done print and cut on sticker paper. First lot one way, and then I flip them horizontally so that I can stick them back to back on there. So when I've put them in like that, it'll look like the strawberries are falling. It'll be like having a shaker pocket without them shaking, but they're all stuck in place, so you don't end up with stuff all down the bottom. I may add a few sequins in as well. I haven't quite decided because I haven't looked at my sequin collection to see if I've got any that are the right colour, but that's what I'm going to do in that page there. And then I've got Traveller's Notebook signature, which is going to go there. I've got one of the Traveller's Notebook papers, this one with strawberries on, which is going to go there. I've got one of the 3x4 cards. I've got another piece of Traveller's Notebook paper, plain blue, and then 2 of the 4x6 cards, so the heart one and the stripy one. And my photograph, which is the breakfast I had on my birthday, which was a bowl of strawberries, most of them picked fresh from the garden, some croissant and some strawberry jam because I love strawberries. So this collection was absolutely perfect for me. And then I've just got a few embellishments here. I don't want too many. Again, I've chosen the strawberries and that little bunting because I thought that's reminiscent of birthdays. So this shouldn't take me too long to put together. So I will pop you now on fast forward. So the first thing I'm going to do is just stick down this Traveller's Notebook signature onto the left-hand page. These signatures make creating a spread like this so easy because most of the work's done for you. You've got your nice title there and you've got some embellishments on it as well. So you could just leave it at that, but I do add a couple more bits as you'll see as we go on. On the right-hand page, I'm adding this lovely strawberry paper. As I said, the photo I've got is of the breakfast I had on my birthday. I always have a special breakfast on my birthday. That's the sort of thing in our house, is a special breakfast birthday, our whatever is our favourite. And my favourite is strawberries, so being born in June, that works really well. So I always have a bowl of strawberries and I've got that with Greek yoghurt there. And then I have some croissant and I have strawberry jam with that. So that's all very strawberry. And so this paper was absolutely perfect. As was the 3x4 card from the journal cards, which says berry sweet. So I sized my photo down to, I think, about just under 2x2, so it would fit on there, so it looks a bit like a Polaroid. And then I'm mounting the photo onto some 3x4 cards. I think I said they were. I don't think they were 4x6. Well, they might have been 4x6 cards. They're 4x6 cards, and each one I'm edging in a different way. So the blue one I just roughed up the edges with my thumb for some texture, and then this one I'm tearing the edges to get some texture so you get some of that white, but it looks a bit different from the blue, which is curled. And then that yellow stripe on the back, I don't do anything to. I leave that crisp, the edges of that crisp, and just leave that as the back layer. So as you'll see, I'm just cutting that down to size and I will put them all together. And once they're down, I'm going to do, well, I'm not really going to embellish the right hand side at all. I felt with the 3x4 card there, that really did the embellishment for me. So all I do now to that is add just a little journaling card. I missed off an edge there, so going back and tearing that edge and layering them up. The Traveller's Notebook which I made, I make my own Traveller's Notebooks because they're just so easy to make, and for my birthday my husband actually gave me the We Are Makers bookbinding kit, so I used that for the first time to make this one and stitch down the centre, and I love how it looks actually. It was really makes it easier than trying to hand stitch it and punching the holes, not getting them quite even. So that was a good successful birthday present. So here I am just writing the journaling on there, just saying strawberries for my birthday breakfast. So back over onto the left hand page, as I say, I do a little bit of embellishing on here. I loved that banner, the bunting, and I thought that was perfect for a birthday layout. And then I wanted to add just a few more strawberries onto the left hand side to tie the two pages together. So these are from the sticker pack, and there's a double one and there are some single ones, so I just printed out a few of, well, one of the double ones and a few of the single ones and just popped them on so they look like they're falling down that page. So now onto my insert. As I say, I have printed off the strawberry stickers so that I can stick one on one side of the acetate, one on the other, and I did them, oh dear, my words have gone. I flipped them horizontally, the second lot that I printed, so that when I turn the piece of paper over, they will match up, because otherwise you'll find if you try to match them up just or from all being in the same direction, then they're off. They're mirror images is what you need. So as you can see, I'm putting them on here. I don't make you watch me do all of them, just showing you me putting them on. And having put them on, I've got them sort of tumbling down the page with a cluster at the bottom. I've thought about adding some sequins in, but if I add sequins in, it does mean I'm going to have to stitch that page shut to make sure that the sequins don't fall out. So I decided not to add any sequins, but instead to close the page by doing a border strip and sticking that to the edge of the acetate. So you can see here I've just punched the border, and I will stick it down in the most cack-handed way. I did not think this through properly. First of all, I'm trimming the page down so it just takes the width of the acetate. That acetate was an offcut I had, so I decided just to go with that and trim the page down. In fact, I really like the way this looks in the end with it being staggered. So I put the glue on this piece and go to put it on the page, which I do, which is absolutely fine, but I should have done what I do? I do the underneath bit, which is fine, but I realise I need to hold that in place and not let go, because it's not going to stick otherwise until I've got the other piece on top. So I'm having to really fiddle about, but I managed to get it done, so that's the important thing. And it does seal that really nicely, that acetate is not going to be coming out of that pocket anytime soon. And because I didn't add in any sequins, I didn't have to stitch the top of it or do anything to the top of that pocket, because it's just some acetate, which if it does fall out, it doesn't, from the top, it doesn't matter, but it's not likely to, because it's slightly shorter than the pocket, as you'll see there. So there we go, almost finished. Having got those sequins out and seeing that the colour was really good, that's me deciding not to put them in, I did decide to use some of the sequins as decorations on the page. So here you can see me, I've done some on the left hand side, plotted them, popped them out, plonked them down, and now I'm just gluing them all down. There we are, skipped forward to that. And then I go to do the ones on the right hand side and manage to spill them all over my desk. So I don't, I tidy those up and stick them down, and they just give that little bit of sparkle, which is what I was looking for when I thought about adding them into the page. And that's my spread done. I'll give you some close-ups in a minute. Thank you for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you don't already do. I really appreciate you watching, and this is part of Tracy's Instagram hop today, so the list of all the participants are in the information below, so please do go and have a look at what everybody else is doing. Okay then, there we are, that's all done, and I'll see you again very soon. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.